What's up, everybody? It's your tarot pimp, aka your shea butter baby, and I'm here to pimp your soul to the divine light. All right. So this message right here today is actually for my divine feminines, whether that is male or female. This is also for my quote-unquote queen wannabes, queens to be, queens in training, whatever you want to call yourself. We finna start off with a little sage, alright? Now, I ain't gonna say I normally don't do divine feminine or twin flame readings and all that. I guess I'm gonna say I'm on a twin flame journey. I don't really, everybody don't call it twin flame journey, soulmate. It's a spiritual journey. How about we just put it like that? And the fact that it's a twin flame journey is only because it involves another body, okay? Whether that body be the same sex as yours or the opposite. We're here to teach the world a lesson, not by teaching you a lesson, but by learning a lesson. That's really all it's about. You are an example, darling. Whether you be in a divine masculine, a divine femme, or a queen, whether that be the queen of wands, the queen of swords, king of swords, king of wands, you know, all of that good stuff. You know? I ain't here, this ain't for all that teaching right there. I'm just here to get the message out. And you know what? This fan, hold on, let me see. Oh, wait. Alright. I'm up here trying to sage some stuff and that fan just, that's that air. So I just leave it at that. They call it light worker, light seer deck, hence the name. I'm just a steward of God. That's the way I see it. The universe is all, whatever you want to call it. I'm just here doing my due diligence to the universe, okay? To the world, to humanity, to myself, really. I'm doing this for myself. You know, you just getting a benefit. I just want you to know. Because this message is for my true so-called divine feminines. I'm going to do just a simple 3-card spread. I'm going to use the Light Seers deck to tap into our intuition. I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot to tap into our shadow dark side. I'm going to use, the Shadowscape deck to tap into our light side, our innocence. Okay? And the 3-card spread that I'm going to use is situation, what matters and what does not matter. Okay. That's what our intuition is talking. This is what our innocence is saying. There we go. Take all that came with that. I'm here. That's inner child work right there. And then we're going to use the Witch's Tarot to tap into our darker energy. Alright. That's for the situation. We're going to do the same for what matters. boy, our innocence, our inner child is talking deep and loud. Oh, well, let me get these out first before I say that. Hold on. Oh, snap, 2 cups, and that actually coincides with what I was about to say. Oh, I love it. Give me a second though. Oh, and I already did that. So let me go ahead and put those there. It's this one I'm working on. Oh, and this one here is what doesn't matter. Oh, I thought it was more than it is. Sure. All right, yeah. All right. Oh, okay. All right, bottom of our intuition, we got 4 pentacles going on right there. Okay. When it comes down to our innocence, our inner childhood, we got the King of Wands going on. There's a lot going on in there too. Is that an octopus? Oh. I don't know why I got octopus 8, probably. Number 8 probably meaning something of significant right now. And with our dark side, our shadows, we got the Ace of Swords. Alright. So what I was about to say is, right before I did this, it was I seen 22:22 on the clock. And I actually decided to look it up. And the meaning I got actually coincides with that 2 of Cups that I just saw right there. And when it comes down to just the angel number 22, it says, keep the faith. So I'm thinking about titling this to my divine feminines. This is a message about keeping the faith, 22:22. Trust that everything will work out. When the odds are against you, it is so hard to keep the faith. But this is the time the universe is telling you, God is telling you, your faith is telling you to believe in it. When it comes down to the twin flame journey, now that angel number goes for everybody out there who's struggling with their faith right now. That's for all the queens out there. You know, there's 4 suits. There's wands, there's swords, there's pentacles, and then you got the cups. For any of you queens out there, whether male or female, for any of you kings out there, whether male or female, that number is for you. That's for anybody. If you see yourself as a page, that 22:22 is for you. Keep the faith. This is not the time to doubt, because doubt is what hinders our blessings. You know, things get hard when it gets closer to the end, only because it wants you to give up so that you can't get it. Like, it wants to keep what don't want to survive. Our sorrows want to survive just like our happiness want to live. Our pain wants to survive just like our healing wants to live. Like, everything is just an energy. Just because it don't feel good to feel it, that does not mean that it is not for your benefit. I mean, you know what I mean? Pain is a sign of something being wrong. If it was not for pain, we would have never discovered the fact that there was issues within us that we need to deal with. And then when you transform those pains, wounds don't ever stop existing. You know, they become stories. They become knowledge. So that's when you heal that pain, they become wounds. Some wounds, like a cesarean scar or a broken bone, every time the weather, sometimes it picks up on the change of the weather. That's how our emotional wounds work the same way. Our mental wounds work the same way. They're called triggers. But just like that pain or the aggravation you might feel in your broken bone, or for women and their cesarean scar, it's an indication that the weather is coming. Normally when a cesarean scar is bad weather. You see how our wounds can sometimes make us something we weren't before. Without a broken bone, you would never know exactly what I'm talking about. Without ever having to experience a cesarean, you would never know what I'm talking about. But even if you were if you weren't in the presence of a meteorologist or something, that right there can help you predict your climate to come. So that's the purpose of pain. It's to teach us something that we didn't know before. Because now when you continue to feel the same pain, guess what happens? You become more knowledgeable about that pain. It becomes less aggravating. Next thing you know, it's not even a pain no more. You become tolerable to it. It just becomes an aggravation. And eventually the aggravation don't even become an aggravation. Why? Because knowledge is healing. You learn how to deal with it, if that makes any sense. And that's the whole point of life. Learning how to deal with things in a constructive way. Learning how to transform the things that happen to us that are discomforting to us unto things that are intriguing and enlightening for us and empowering for us. So when it comes down to twin flame, that 2222 means energy, frequency, synchronicity. Your relationship is going to take on new heights. So for all you twin flamers out there, or whatever you want to call them, I'm not going to say soulmate because it is a soulmate connection, but there are several soulmates out here. Like you can be a soulmate with your child, your parent, a friend, a teacher, stuff like that. Twin flame is just a partnership. That's what it is. It is literally a journey to help maximize you. And in turn, your job is to help maximize humanity. Hence, light workers. So that's really what this is about. It's time for y'all to do your job. I'm talking about for real, for real. Ain't no way in the hex out here. You supposed to be a divine feminine and you're out here acting and behaving as the queens. Or as the, I don't know, I was about to, it don't matter what I was about to say. But as those people that you're supposed to be an example to. Because you can't teach nobody that don't want to be taught. With that being said, let's see what the situation is, okay? Our intuition is saying we need to find foundation. It is a time for foundation in the twin flame. It is time for the world to have faith. But it starts with us. We are the foundation of that faith. That is the purpose of this whole journey. It is an ugly ass journey. I'll be the first one to tell you that, okay? But when you start realizing it, it becomes the purpose of it really, it becomes a lot easier. I look for unity when it comes down to my fellow divine feminists. How the heck are we preaching unity, but we can't give no unity? I should be able to find another video of a divine feminine and I should feel encouraged. I shouldn't feel chopped down. I shouldn't be hearing you speak the same negativity towards me that everyone else is speaking, because you should understand, if no one else does, what I am going through. But you need to realize there is a dark and the light to this. I'm hearing these are for the karmics. In this twin flame journey, there are karmics, as they want to call them. We're all karmics, because karma is good, healthy, and toxic. It's all based off of what you give out. And if you're divine feminine, that means you have been victimized by toxicity only because of past life experiences. And this is your time to take your stand. Hence, the foundation. You have outlived your toxicity. And this is the time. It's time for you to build a foundation of health, a healthy foundation. That's the point of being engaged with your divine masculine or your divine counterpart. They're supposed to help build this foundation. Healthy, stable foundations. Whether it be in the way maybe your message to the world, I don't know your message. It's up to you to have a message. They say, everybody ain't supposed to be with their divine masculine, and I ain't got no time for that. You know what? I really think my journey would have went a whole lot faster not listening to some of y'all. But you know what? That's a part of the journey. And it got me to where I am right now. So I appreciate you, darlings. All of you, darlings. Okay? But now it's my turn. I'm going to speed things up a little bit for you. All right? It's time for some healthy foundations to be laid. Find out what's the purpose of your connection. Whether it be to show the world true friendship. Whether it shows the world I don't know, love. I know what my purpose is. I know the purpose of my journey. I don't know the purpose of your journey. But that is your target. Figure it out and get it done. Okay, boo-boo? Foundation is what intuition is telling us. Let's see what your inner innocence is talking about right now, all right? We got the Knight of Swords. We got the Nine of Swords. We got the Tower. We got the Devil. Boy, I know y'all. That's why we supposed to be keeping the faith. We got the Four Cups. We got the Four of Swords. And then we got the Three of Pentacles. Working together. We supposed to be working. And that's exactly what they doing. You supposed to be working with your masculine. All this, we chose not to be. That's some bull crap. Maybe that's your lesson, if that's what you want to teach. Because a part of being a divine feminine is to show that you can create your own destiny. And if that's the destiny you choose to create, not to talk to your divine masculine, knowing that you got a connection you can't take away, sitting there suffering. Like, if that's the lesson, if your lesson is to teach the world how to suffer in silence and in peace, teach it, boo. It ain't mine. Whatever it is you and your divine masculine is supposed to be working on together, you need to work it out. Because it's time for foundations to be built. We are the foundation of faith. Things believed in, but not seen. So I'm pretty sure if you are a true divine feminine, You're on this journey to prove something that nobody believes in no more, or something that people are taking for granted. That is the point of the journey. Why do you think we go through hell? When the odds are against you, the universe is saying, keep the faith. When you are believing in things that the mass majority have no faith in, all eyes on you. Before this song came on, I don't know who the heck sang it, I don't know. But it was a song, I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, and I shine like gloss. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, and I shine like gloss. Be a bitch, be a boss, and you shine like gloss. That's how you need to be. Because the odds are against you. Ain't nobody saying you ain't gonna lose your wig. Go ahead in your head, shade loose, saw them wise. The Four of Swords, it's time to rest. It's time for peace. Four of Cups. No more rejecting what you know to accept. Taking it for granted like it's gonna be there. Because you can and you will be dismissed. Because if that is your choice, know that it was already known. Don't let that devil play with you. Look at him. Don't let that devil trap you. Who is that devil? In this situation, as divine feminines, we should know by now that we are the devils. And I don't mean, oh, divine feminines, I'm meaning people. The devil are those dark karmic energies, that toxicity that lives within all of us. And our jobs is to deal with it within ourselves first. And then show the world how to deal with theirs. When they come for your help. These videos ain't to force nothing on nobody. It's for the people that's actually looking for deliverance from their own toxicity. Towers are gonna happen. One thing you know, divine feminine, is that towers are gonna be your life. And if you are divine feminine, towers have probably always been your life. Okay. That's why you need rest. That's why your inner child wants rest. It wants peace. Because towers have been your life. That's why it's time to build these foundations. That's why it is time to work things out with your masculine selves. And in turn, your divine masculines. I used to, when I first started this journey, I used to be like, why they always talking about the divine feminine? Oh my God, they get a divine masculine so much leeway. Okay. And that really held me back a lot in this journey. You know why? It's because I didn't understand what the hell was going on. The divine masculine ain't got no change, no choice but to transform as you transform. Don't try to do what ain't meant for you to do. Don't judge yourself for what happens in the process of this journey. That is for divine feminines and divine masculines, because we are here to work together and show the world how to do the same. The whole process is to teach you to stop judging yourself. You're gonna do some fucked up shit in this journey. You go look some type of ways. You gonna be judged like there ain't nobody else in the world to judge. You go snap on all your friends. You go cut them all off. You go say, screw the whole damn world. You go say, fuck your life. You go say, fuck everybody else's life. You go say, fuck God. You go say a whole lot of fucking. And you gonna do a whole lot of fucking. Because the whole process is to show the world that you gotta be willing to cut off everything. You gotta be willing to lose everything for the sake of you, darling. For the sake of what you want. For the sake of your happiness. For the sake of the person you want to be. The hell with everybody else. Okay. You gonna look like a bitch, but you gonna end up a boss. And you go shine like glass. Okay. That is the process. That is the point. To build and show the world how to build stable and healthy foundations. We got the Knight of Swords. I'm going to show it to you real quick. I don't know, man. I don't feel it. Bloodstained banner. I don't know. I see a little blood. That's just the only thing that caught me. Oh, soldiers, take your Bibles, take your Bibles, follow me. Take your Bibles, follow me. I'm in God's infantry. I'm in God's infantry. I don't even think that's the same song, but that's what came out. You are in an infantry, and your Bible is your faith. The words that you believe in. The words that you live by. Your God is what is real to you. But it better be something that no man can slander. The bloodstained banner. You go shed some blood. It's a fight. We fight not against flesh and blood, but principalities. But you may be wounded, but you're still alive. You still got the mind to fight. Not of Swords. That's your mentality, the Swords is. I know people come up with 100,000 meanings, and I know I'm probably not giving you the... No, I know I'm not giving you the Knight of Swords traditional meaning. I know it, but it comes to me when it's supposed to come to me. I use it when I'm supposed to use it. It's time to get a hold of your minds. I hear a lot of people say the Knight of Swords, the knight moves in like, it's like, this might be the slowest moving one, they say. The Knight of Swords. I don't know, this was coming in my head, Knight of Swords. I think they say that might be the slowest moving one. And if it is, procrastination is over. Ain't no more wait. Oh, wow. 10 of Cups. And the Empress. That's our karma. This is what we pissing away. 4 cups. Ooh, 4 cups was in there. This is why we having towers. 4 cups. It's all about stubbornness. Pissing away our emotional bliss, our happiness, our rainbows, our promises. Rainbows represent promises. 10 represents beginnings. endings and beginnings. It represents the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. The Empress, like she's all the queens, fertility, growth, life, because she's pregnant, life. The universe, she got the stars. I recently learned that the word heaven means the skies and the stars. So she's connected to the heavens. That's a part of our gift, our promise. And we procrastinating. We playing with it. That's the situation, darlings. For all my divine feminines and divine counterparts that's supposed to be on this journey doing a damn thing. What matters? Our inner child said the Knight of Cups. That we follow our heart. That's what matters. We need to do what we feel led to do. You see that? That's a unicorn. You need to be okay with being different. Weirdo, the geek, whatever. They just hating. Okay? I know it's so easy to say, oh, if you know they hating, then why you let it bother you? Because it's still aggravating. That's why. Oh, wow. I ain't even see all these. It's a lot. Okay. We got the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. Three of Cups. What matters is the celebration, the completion of this, us working together. What matters? The Ace of Pentacles, our new beginnings, creating these stable financial stabilities, foundations within this territory called Earth. People need this stability that we're supposed to provide. Nine of Wands. Come on, time to stand up. Look, ooh, look at that. It's a whole army of them down there. Those will be the queens and these will be the feminists right here. The divine counterparts. And that's the infantry right there. You're supposed to be leading infantry. The Hermit, you need to go down deep within inside. What matters is your purpose. It's time for you to stand up and shout it on the rooftop. What's your purpose? What's your journey for? What are you here to show the world? By example, not through words. By example. Our intuition, Page of Wands, and Knight of Wands. That's all action. Time to let loose. I like this card because it also resembles the Four of Wands to me. It's time to, and I like it because to me this is a wild card, man. This is a wild card to me. Your foundation is going to be fiery. Because every structure will be put to fire to see if it stands the test. Only those that are meant to stand will not diminish. Yours is supposed to be one that will not diminish. We afraid to build them though. Be free, be young, Page of Wands. It's time to trigger your new ideas. Take action on these ideas to build these foundations that you're supposed to be building. It's what you're scared of. Seven of Swords. Not getting all this sneaky, conniving, toxic energy out of our life. That's what matters. Getting these people out of our lives and getting these thoughts out of our minds that's deceiving us, that's keeping us bound from doing what our new beginnings. That's what's at the bottom of that deck. That's keeping us from our new heights of intelligence. Eagles represents, wisdom, a higher heights of wisdom, knowledge. Eagles represents knowledge. Trying to stop us from developing this new knowledge. Receiving this new knowledge. Don't get caught in the hype. We ain't here for that. What don't matter? Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. What don't matter whether people see you as financially stable or not. You got this. It don't matter if people don't feel like you ain't on top of your shit, your game. It don't matter what other people think. What don't matter? What other people think. Brush it, get it off, be done with it. And believe me, darling, I know that is easier said than done. Because these people out here trying you on purpose. Because they toxic. That's why we need to stick together. On some real crap. We shouldn't be throwing stones at each other. We shouldn't be targeting each other. You can tell God's children by the love they show one to another. Why would they want to be a part of this if we knocking each other too? I mean, y'all make this journey hard to be a part of, to be honest. I done been in forums and everything, but you got some karmics or in there, or you got people misinterpreting the journey. And because you got all the, what is they call, target signs of the a real journey, now people want to target you. This shit is not easy, okay? Question is, would you have made it if you was in my shoes? King of Pentacles. That's our divine masculines. His infatuation, that man is, look at the way he's looking at that. He's infatuated with that pentacle. If they ain't on board, he don't matter. It's time to cut them loose. And I know you can't just walk away from them. But it's time to stand your ground and start building your foundations. It's time to start making and building your pentacles. Because when you handle you, he ain't got no choice. And the further I get on this journey, believe me, I'll help you. I will help walk you through it like nobody else can. You know why? That's my job, boo. I don't mind doing the work. Our inner child is saying temperance, patience, the moon, illusions, deceit, things that are hidden, judgment, people judging us, Page of Swords, people's immature thoughts towards us. Because they just mad because you're blessed. They are too. But if they got to be real with themselves, could they have done what you have done? This is not an easy journey for nobody. And everybody that's living is going to have to take it. That ain't me. Everybody wants peaches and cream, but they out here growing nothing but apples. Everybody asking for what they not producing. You have to produce what you want. You want positivity? Produce positivity. So stop talking about over loving, over nurturing. Maybe it's not your purpose of your journey to teach love. Do you need to go teach and talk about what you're supposed to be talking about? And stop stepping on other divine feminines and just the journeys. Because even though everyone is divine, okay, in their own way, but they're not there yet. That's our job, is to help get them there. And how can you get them there if you can't get yourself there? It's time for us. What don't matter is people judging us, because they're gonna judge us, including our masculines. And we're gonna judge them, because without judgment, we don't learn. The thing is, are you judging them or are you judging yourself? We all judge. But do you choose to judge yourself or do you choose to judge others? I choose to judge myself. Because if I choose to judge myself, when others choose to judge me, I'm going to look back at me. And when I look back at me, it's going to help me make better decisions in my life. I'm not judging someone else because I choose to kick them out of my life. I judged myself. And I chose that you are no longer beneficial to my life and what I'm trying to produce in my life. That is not me judging you. That is me making a judgment and then making a stance in my own life. And I advise you, and I mean anyone, to do the same. Don't be afraid. Kick out the illusions. What don't matter is the illusions in your life. The lies people telling you. The things people hide from you. You know why? Everything done in the dark will come to the light. This is the moon energy. That's the night. Everything's done in the night. The daytime come eventually, boo-boo. You can't stop it. No matter how much you wish and pray and try, the sun will always come around. When they was doing the Jericho thing, trying to knock down the Jericho wall, he asked the Lord to hold the sun still. For 2 days he did that, and he said never again. In my hypothesis, I think that's why we got leap years. I don't know. I ain't do the research yet. But it ain't nothing wrong with believing in something. All life is going to do is either validate it or disvalidate it. Who cares? That's the point. But if you never take the time to believe in anything, then there is nothing to validate. Patience with yourself. Because a lot of y'all gave up and are walking right back into your own karmic toxicity. Because we done gave patience to everybody else. Towers have been our lives. We have gave patience to our masculines. It's time to give patience to ourselves. You've been through hell, darling. Literally. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That is us. It's our masculines too. Only difference is they don't realize it. You did. That's why you had patience with them. It's time to have patience with yourself. Because patience with everybody else don't matter. Page of Swords. Their mediocre thoughts of you don't matter. You are not a celebrity, darling. You did not sign a contract to fame like the rest of them people did, okay? You are not subject to their scrutiny. You are different. You are a unicorn. You are divine. You were born for this purpose. You're not meant to be like them. You will never be like them, even if you tried. Last one thing I want to just do, since we are talking about feminine energy, Goddess Oracle deck guidance. We just go see if any of these goddesses got anything to say to us. I don't be trying to make my videos long, but you know what? I don't do extendos. Oops. There you go. I just do this, and you know, I make my money doing this, yes, just not like this. This is my service, my sixth house. Like, the money will come in other ways. I don't want to interrupt your message. I am already blessed, and I'm not telling anyone how to get their blessings. I'm just saying that is not what I am here for. Oh, that's two. We got Green Tara and Sekhmet. I think her name is Sekhmet. And that. It says, Sekhmet says, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. That's the situation. Be strong. Ooh, look at that. I know you crying. I know your strength, your muscles, like when you do that strenuous workout and your muscles like, ah! But you know it's going to work out for you because that means it worked. You did a good workout. You know that's going to be in the end. Be strong. Keep the faith. Because you want a strong foundation of faith. Because a lot of people are going to build their faith on the foundation of your faith, on the foundation of your strength. Green Tara says, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Teamwork makes the dream work. People may think I am the least team-oriented person in the world, but I am the most team-oriented person in the world. But I love myself more than I love the team. And I know that the team, my only benefit to the team is only as strong as my individual worth. And if I don't work on myself, then if I am toxic, then all I offer my team is toxicity. Sometimes you have to choose yourself. The hermit was in there. Stand alone in order to become something valuable to a team. You got to know your own worth as an individual before you can go and try to build some worth to a team. What do you offer the team? You need to know this so the team can know where to place you, where to utilize you, how to handle you. It's time the world learns how to work as a team. And that is the twin flame journey. That is our overall goal as a whole. Our foundation, our purpose is to work together as a team. With both the masculine and feminine energies within ourselves, and then with both the masculine and feminine counterparts here in our 3D world. Well, I was about to say something else. I messed it up. But I am your tarot pimp, aka your Shea Butter Baby. And I just pimped your soul to the divine light. Alright?